On the news tonight, Anambra State Assembly inaugurates Committee on Petroleum Mineral Resources. Anambra State government investigates alleged killing of Ogochukwu Anene by husband over a loaf of bread. Federal government urges Nigerians to increase vigilance against COVID-19. And from the foreign scenes, that tells you that knife attacker injures 6 people in France. Before the news in detail, here's a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core human values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the evening news. My name is Uche Chukwu Ibonam. Anambra State House of Assembly has inaugurated its Committee on Petroleum and Mineral Resources with Honorable Nonso Smart Okafor representing Nnewi North constituency as the chairman. The committee was inaugurated yesterday when the House resumed sitting after a 2 weeks break. House of Assembly correspondent Chukwuemeka Modelim reports.
Inaugurated yesterday when the House resumed sitting after 2 weeks break. Inaugurating the committee, the Speaker of Anambra State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Uche Okafor, charged them to deploy their wealth of experience and ingenuity to help Governor Chukwuma Soludo achieve his vision in the area of petroleum resources.
Distinguished colleagues, it is very, very important that for this administration to do well in their vision for petroleum in Anambra State, there is need for the State House of Assembly to have a committee that oversights that ministry. So it is on this note that I'm happy to advise this Honorable House that the House Committee on Petroleum has been created, and the chairman of that committee is Honorable Smart Nonso Okafor.
Responding, the chairman of the committee, Honorable Nonso Smart Okafor, thanked the House for finding him worthy to pilot the affairs of the committee, assuring that the committee will collaborate with the Ministry of Petroleum and Mineral Resources to achieve their terms of reference.
My primary focus and that of my committee members will be to collaborate with the Ministry of Petroleum to see how we can shore up what Anambra gets from this derivative by also encouraging increased production. And again, of course, we will not lose sight of our primary function as House members, which is to exercise oversight on the ministry and other people, authorities involved.
Following the appointment of Honorable Okafor as the chairman of House Committee on Petroleum and Mineral Resources, the House appointed Honorable Beverly Ikpeazu Nkemdiche, the chairman of its Committee on Gender and Social Development, which Honorable Okafor chaired before his new appointment, while Honorable Ejike Okechukwu was elevated as the chairman House Committee on Education. Also at plenary, a bill for a law to establish Anambra State Power and Rural Electrification Agency scaled second reading. According to the Deputy Majority Leader of the House, Honorable Emeka Afoka, the bill will tackle lack of power supply in rural areas and ensure constant power supply in the state. On his part, the Deputy Speaker of the House, Dr. Pascal Abodike, noted that the bill, when passed, will create the enabling environment for businesses to thrive in Anambra State and guarantee speedy economic development and arrest insecurity in parts of the state. In their separate speeches, the chairman of House Committee on Public Utilities, Honorable Imanwafo, and the member representing Obaruwon constituency, Honorable Nobu Igwe, observed that it will create job opportunities for the youth. From the State House of Assembly, Chukwuemeka Modelim, ABS News.
Anambra State Women and Social Welfare Commissioner Mrs. Ifeobi Binabo says investigation is currently on to ascertain the true cause of death of the late Ogochukwu Anene from Anambra State, who was allegedly killed by her husband, Mr. Wilson Uwadiegu, over a loaf of bread in Enugu State. The commissioner disclosed this when the mother of the deceased, Mrs. Cordelia Anene, visited her in her office in Oka. Chidima Ikanyongo has details.
Alleging that her daughter was killed by the husband, Mrs. Anene explained that late Ogochukwu was beaten by the husband because he ate the loaf of bread she bought for her kids, and when she asked of the bread to feed the children, he became furious and pounced on her with mirror and other objects, which left her in bad condition. Mrs. Anene explained that few days after the beating, her daughter was hospitalized at Niger Foundation Enugu, where she was said to be bleeding internally as a result of injuries sustained during the beating. According to her, the doctor said that after series of scans had been conducted on her, she was referred to Enugu State University Teaching Hospital, Ituku-Ozala. She lamented that while all these were happening, the said husband was nowhere to be found. The deceased mother said that although waiting for the result of autopsy, the officer handling the case in Enugu was urging them to drop the case. She therefore called on the state government to come to their aid and give her daughter justice.
2 pints and half blood. Mirror gini bi odwa plasma debe dokalinya ni frame we kudi we chakwasi anya ni glass ni na mbwali na red so as no tripleti oti okuchakwa mirror nwa no juri omia belt we will belt we gabi arani chichenye ko sisia draft ni ajewo omara no ngogo no mundu inside the wound no baba na we
Speaking after listening to the mother of the deceased, the Women and Social Welfare Commissioner Mrs. Obinabo stated that since the disease is from Anambra State, the state government will not keep quiet over the unfortunate incident, but will ensure that investigation into circumstances leading to the cause of death of late Ogochukwu is thoroughly carried out and concluded in record time. She also said that the state will synergize with Enugu State government in investigating the case in order to get justice for the deceased. Mrs. Obinabo urged women in abusive marriages to always speak out and seek help instead of staying because of what the society will say.
So I'm pleading, there's no reason whatsoever that will make you to remain in a marriage where you're being beaten. No, it's unacceptable. And I encourage every woman to speak out. Condemn this act. Condemn it. It's necessary that we do that. You don't beat your wife.
Recall that there was a viral post online alleging that one Ogochukwu Anene, popularly known as Adoka, was beaten to death by the husband. In Oka, Chidimma Ikanyo reporting for ABS News.
Nachi Brothers Exclusive Club has offered scholarships to all pupils of 5 primary schools in Umunachi, Dunukova local government area. The schools are Central School, Community Primary School, Eziago Primary School, Ugwebike Migrant Primary School, and OBHE Primary School. Correspondent Chukwemeka Modelim reports that the program took place at Umunachi Civic Center. His report.
According to the president of Nachi Brothers Exclusive Club, Chief Valentine Anyekwe, the scholarship scheme is their own way of supporting the progress of the town, as according to him, education is a vital key to the development of any society. Chief Anyekwe further said that the scheme is designed to wipe out poverty and all forms of crime in Umunachi, and disclosed that they have lined up several other laudable projects that will empower families in the town. He disclosed that the scholarship scheme covers the pupils' school fees for 1 academic year, adding that their mission is to ensure that no child drops out of school as a result of inability of his parents to pay his school fees.
We go to other villages, we meet so many other people, so many towns. The legacy of money improved in so many ways. So at a point, we decided that now the only way to encourage is to come together. As in Igwebike, if we come together and put our resources together, we can achieve great things. So we have other ideas, other intentions of people who want to study, who their parents cannot afford. This is our idea, and this is our coming together to come up with this idea to just for the progress of the community.
In his remarks, the President General of Omonachi Town Union, Architect Frank Okonkwo, who expressed gratitude to the club for coming together to help the town, assured them that the town union will support them to succeed, even as he urged the beneficiaries of the scholarship to make the best use of the gesture. From
anybody, any child in Omonachi who says he did not go to school because of money, it's a liar. All the beneficiaries should bend down and read. We will now eliminate what we call Nkurumili, what we call guest brokers, what we call drug abuse and all whatnot.
Omonachi, Chukwuemeka Modelem, ABS News.
It was a moment of joy and great excitement as Mr. Ugochukwu Okeke exchanged marital vows with his wife, Chiwendo Elizabeth. Mr. Ugochukwu Okeke is Anambra State Chairman of Joint National Association of Persons with Disabilities, JONAPAD. The ceremony, which took place at All Saviors Anglican Church, Umuanoka, Otolo district of Nnewi North local government area, attracted thousands of members of the disability community, friends and well-wishers who turned out to mass to celebrate with the couple.
The ceremony, which took place at Our Savior Anglican Church, Umuanoka, Otolo District, Nnewi North Local Government Area, attracted thousands of members of the disability community, friends and well-wishers who turned out in mass to celebrate with the couple. In his message, the Vicar of All Saints Anglican Church, Nnewi, Reverend Prosper Ezebilo, who described the two as icons of admiration, expressed joy and happiness with the union. He said the marriage between the two is a love story which originated from the Bible and called for love, peace and understanding. Speaking at the reception, the chairman on the occasion, Mr. Victor Ifechukwu, described Mr. Ugochukwu as a strong, courageous and resilient young man who has decided to stand out and achieve great success in life beside his natural challenge. He said the life and personality of Mr. Okeke is an encouragement to anybody in the disability community who should see ability in disability rather than otherwise. Appreciating his guest, Mr. Okeke thanked God for the love and support he received from his parents. He said he is exceptionally happy with the attendance of those who are so dear to him and prayed that God will bless them and take them back safely to their homes.
Honestly, today I must first of all thank God Almighty. With God, all things are possible. All of my friends from Disability Community, Disability Commission Office, they all here support us in prayers.
Some people they don't know. There is something that I'm not saying is disability. What I am seeing in him is his personality. What he is, God-fearing man, caring, and his personality is superb.
The sister to the bridegroom, Mrs. Chiamaka Okeke, equally expressed happiness with the event, saying that the marriage is a prayer answered. Some other noted groups and people who graced the occasion, including the president, Anambra Boys Brigade, Chief Ben Osaka, Anambra Civil Society Media, Nnewi and Agwata Battalion Council of Boys and Girls Brigade, Nnewi North Local Education Authority, Anambra State Council of Boys Brigade, Disability Rights Commission, members of JONAPAD, and Nnewi High School Old Boys Association 1997 sets.
Still to come in the news. Federal government urges Nigerians to increase vigilance against COVID-19. Knife attacker injures 6 people in France. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for you to turn around maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of Koibo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns after the short break.
My way groweth drear, Precious Lord, linger near.
The family of late Mr. Josephat Mojehu of Umudimudu, Enugu, and Ezenduka family of Umejakulum of Ifite, all in Aguleze Chukwu, Agwata local government area, Anambra State, wish to announce the call to glory of their mother, sister, auntie, daughter, grandmother, and great-grandmother, Ezinne Marcelina Odinchezo Mojehu, Ne Ezenduka, aka Obondo, aged 87. Funeral arrangements, Thursday 12th January 2023. Vigil Mass by His Eminence Peter Cardinal Obaleke. Time 4 p.m. Venue St. Peter's Catholic Church, Aguleze Chukwu. Friday 13th January. Funeral Mass at St. Peter's Catholic Church, Aguleze Chukwu. Time 9 a.m. Sunday 15th January. Thanksgiving Mass at St. Peter's Catholic Church, Aguleze Chukwu. Time 9 a.m. She is survived by Dr. Tony Mojehu, AVM Chukwuma Mojehu, and His Honor Barrister Chinedu C. Mojehu, sons, Noble Lady Ngozi Emechebe, Professor Lady Obio Konkwo, Mrs. Chinwe Umezinwa, and Ebele Chukwu Mojehu, daughters, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, aunties, uncle, nieces, and nephew. Obondo, may your gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Announcer, Dr. Mojehu Anthony, for the family.
Precious Lord, lead me home.
You're welcome back to the rest of the news. Following the increase in COVID-19 cases in China, US and UK, Nigeria government has asked citizens to be vigilant and take precautionary measures against the variant. Ekwajide has details.
The Minister of Health, Dr. Sagi Ehanire, who made the call at the ministerial press briefing on update on COVID-19 response and development in the health sector in Abuja, said the country is presently doing a review to find out the impact of the resurgence on Nigeria and Nigerians. The minister stated that as a country, Nigeria will maintain vigilance at the points of entry, especially on arrivals by air, and will take all necessary measures to ensure that COVID-19 is kept at bay in Nigeria.
The Ministry of Health will not hesitate to take all necessary measures and steps where necessary to make sure that the COVID-19 cases in this country do not increase dramatically beyond control.
In his remarks, the Director General of NCDC, Dr. Ifedayo Adetifa, said subvariants of COVID-19 have been circulating around the world, including Nigeria. Hence, citizens should make use of every opportunity government has provided to get vaccinated. He specifically cautioned the unvaccinated, the elderly, the diabetics, among others, to continue to strictly adhere to non-pharmaceutical recommendations like wearing of face masks in crowded areas and frequent washing of hands.
We believe that when you do your self-assessment and risk assessment, you should know where you belong and you should take the precautions that are necessary to protect yourself. Please get vaccinated and report to hospital promptly when you are ill.
For the Executive Director and Chief Executive Officer of the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Faisal Shuaib, represented by the Director Planning, Research and Statistics, Dr. Garba Bulama, the increase in number of cases seen globally is as a result of the mutation that is occurring and low intake of booster doses. He called on Nigerians to ensure they take their booster doses of the COVID-19 vaccines.
We are continuously working with all stakeholders at the national, state, and the local government level to increase awareness, social mobilization, and increase coverage for the COVID-19 vaccination.
In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide, ABS News.
From the foreign scenes, a knife attacker wounded 6 people in an unprovoked attack in Paris' busy Gare du Nord train station before being shot by police, the French Interior Minister said. The man had attacked several people, including a police officer, with a bladed weapon, Gerard Darmanin told reporters at the scene. He said the unnamed assailant was currently between life and death in a hospital. Several passengers and a border police officer were among the wounded, according to officials. The officer was stabbed in the back by the assailant, but was saved by a bulletproof vest, Darmanin said. Another one of the other victims was seriously injured in the shoulder blade and taken for emergency treatment. Demenian commended the police for the effective and courageous reaction. The incident caused train delays at the station, which serves as a hub for trains to London and Northern Europe in the early morning rush, according to the Live Departure Board of Rail Operator SNCF. Modoziak FC has won the 23rd Abagana Unity Championship for 2023. Modoziak FC defeated Diamond Lady FC 1-0 at the finals to lift the cup. A tournament sponsored by Abagana Youth Association, Lagos branch, was played at Igwebike Primary School Field, Abagana, Njikoka Kansu area. Correspondent Amaka Chibusokoe has details.
The tournament, sponsored by Abagana Youth Association, Lagos branch, was played at Igwebike Primary School Field, Abagana, Njikoka Kansu area. The tournament is aimed at promoting unity among the youths of the community and channeling their minds towards positive living in the society. The championship, according to available records, has produced international and local players since its commencement. Speaking to newsmen shortly after the finals of the tournament, a stakeholder in the community, Sir Obi Okechukwu, regretted that many youths are losing focus in today's society, but with such programs, their potential will be harnessed while their minds will be off from social vices.
In our country today, many youths are losing focus, and this type of program will bring them together and then give them a direction. Footballing is a very lucrative business, so I most sincerely thank the organizers of this program, and I want to be a part of it, to get the youth together and then take them off all these funny things they are doing and then let them have a direction.
In their separate speeches, the sponsor of Diamond Lady FC, Mr. and Mrs. Bartholomew Abwaka, expressed satisfaction with the performance of their team, promising that they will continue to encourage the team to become better.
A fulfilled life of service to God and humanity leaves fond memories for posterity even after one's journey to the great beyond. Such was the story of the life and times of 94-year-old late Chief Joachim Emiswe of Ifenochi Umuduno village, Abagana, Njikoka local government area, whose relatives, associates and friends and well-wishers gathered to pay their last respect. Correspondent Blessing Ochendo has details.
The deceased, popularly known as Amalukwe Nabagana, was married to Mrs. Fidelia Emeswe and had 7 children, 20 grandchildren and many other relations. In a homily at a funeral mass held at St. Michael's Catholic Church, GRA, Abagana, a visiting priest, Reverend Father Michael Monwe, reminded Christians on the need to be conscious of their relationships with God. Acknowledging the deceased as an avowed Christian who defended his faith and helped in advancement of the gospel, Reverend Father Monwe equally observed that late Chief Emeswe left excellent records worthy of example. Speaking shortly after interment, the first son of the deceased, Chief Basil Emeswe, and the second son, Mr. Leo Emeswe, described their father as an icon and disciplinarian whose sterling qualities were second to none, adding that his legacies will remain evergreen in the history of the family.
How are you? You are looking at me. I call his name. Onyenso. He answered, hey. Amaluko Nibo. Hey. I said, yesterday I didn't eat well, but today I'm going to work. When I come back, you have to eat well. They were looking at me, but I don't know that that is goodbye. He's not telling me. He told me that whenever God called him, that he will never look back because he knows that his family is strong and great.
A well-spent life, that he will find peace in the Lord. You know, that his gentle soul will rest in perfect peace. And he will continue to pray for his family and look out for us from the other side. That is my prayer.
My father bezigbo mmadụ o jere izu ike o nwere ezigbo ọnwụ anyị na-ayọ Chukwu ndụ a papa m bili ka anyị nwa bụ ndị ụmụ ya bikwa etu a.
That God will give him eternal rest. He lived a very long life. He was 94 years old. So we pray that God will grant him eternal rest.
The brother to the deceased, Chief Anthony Anyekwe, portrayed his brother as a peacemaker, a loving man who lived a good and prayerful life, even as he urged the children to sustain the legacies of their late father. The funeral ceremony featured choir rendition danced by the members of Catholic Men's Organization CMO of St. Michael's Catholic Church GRA Abagana, condolence by friends and relatives. From Abagana, Njikoka Council area, Blessing Uchendo, ABS News.
That's all on the news. But before we go, remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS TV from many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television Oka. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Television Oka. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can as well log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points, the mini news again. Anambra State Assembly has inaugurated Committee on Petroleum Mineral Resources. Anambra State government is investigating alleged killing of Ogochukwu Anene by husband over loaf of bread. Federal government has urged Nigerians to increase vigilance against COVID-19. And finally, we told you that knife attacker has injured 6 people in France. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come forward to the turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. So let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. That's all on the news tonight. My name is Uchechukwu Ebonam. Good night.